Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Hey, what up, everybody? What is going down? Yes, another best ball draft. We are making our way through this tourney. This is Division 16, the Boy Meets World Division. Classic. This is the second fast draft. We've gotten, 14 slow drafts started. Pretty awesome. Let's see who's out there. We got a whole bunch of comments here. Shout out to Jamie. What up, Jamie? Shout out to Captain Spock. What up? Savannah in the house. TJ in the house. What up? What is that? Lorena, what up? Lindsay, what up? And yep, always got the countdown on so we can get things ready in the background. Hey, bong rip salute. It is about that time. Hold on. Let's get ready for that. We'll do the bong hit before I go live on TikTok.
Bong hit.
And don't forget, guys, get over to the full version if you're not watching on a cell phone. Shout out to Crispy. Shout out to Minnesota Mike. What up? All right. Says a likely highlight was fire. Hell yeah, bro. Dude, one of the best plays of that year for sure. What I tried to do on those clips was make it to where every touchdown was like a 40-yard plus like touchdown. So I tried to take some of the biggest ones of the season when I made that one. Yeah, and those ones, who knows? That one might stay up for this year. I do like creating new ones though. It is cool, like having the most current like top plays on there. Because yeah, especially like those Kansas City highlights. Those are from the year before, not from last year, obviously. Wait. And shout out to Daniel Barry. Wait, hold on. What are we talking about? Topanga got mentioned. What is going on here? Said Daniel Official still a smoke bowl. Hell yeah. All right, here we go. Let's speaking of smoking bowls.
All right. Fire 'em up.
Here we go. Let's get it. I'm gonna be working on some rankings as well. oh, yes. Yeah, for sure. Topanga's the number one draft pick. Same Boy Meets World. Woo. Yeah. Okay, let's do one more of those. Let's double it up. Where is it?
Double it up.
Woo! All right. Let's get it. Okay. And for everybody who doesn't know, I'm also live on Patreon now. I'm going to be live there pretty much every time that I am live. So we'll get people in the habit of knowing that there's the spot there. Adidas. All day I dream about sex. It's a good acronym. And probably true for a lot of people. Owen in the house. What's up, bro? Oh, and you know what? Totally meant to do. Hold on. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. Get the little ticker down below. I keep forgetting to put that on. Also a great Corn song. There we go. And yeah, I don't know too much about Corn. Mike said, what's your top 5 tight ends now? Dude, I mean, McBride has to be, I feel like McBride just has to be first. But the thing that I'm nervous about, what if Kyler's not there? You know, like, I mean, like maybe it's Brissett. If it's Brissett, you know, like who cares? You know, McBride's still number 1. But I feel like McBride, Bowers, I'm gonna put Tyler Warren up there as well. I feel like a second year breakout's gonna be like big for him. It gets a little tough like after there because guys like George Kittle, like he was like, you know, top 5 for me last year, but he ain't gonna be top 5 for me this year when he might miss a bunch. Sam Laporta, I don't even know if I would put him top 5, man. It's like so much goes to Amon-Ra that like I feel like that just like caps his upside a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty tough, man. When we get past when we get past the top like 3 or 4. Like let me go in the draft room so I can like see some names. Yeah, see, is Loveland worth it? Is Loveland worth being top 5? Because I feel like he's gonna get drafted there a bunch. And man, Kraft definitely kind of in that mix. I'm gonna say McBride, Bowers, Tyler Warren. I'm gonna say Kyle Pitts, and I'm gonna say Loveland over Sam Laporta. I don't know if Ferguson's going to be top. Like, I wouldn't put him top 5. He's definitely top 10. But I feel like because of CD and Pickens, that's going to make him take a little bit of a step back. And not like it already did. I mean, I know he got hurt. Like, that's like a different story. But yeah, Fanning's definitely got to be in the mix. But I don't think top 5. Like, not. And I'm not even talking Dynasty. I'm talking redraft because that's what we're doing right now. Minnesota Mike said McBride, Bowers, Warren, Kraft, Loveland. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I feel like that's going to be pretty close. And I feel like if we make it 6, I feel like we put like I feel like Laporta is in there. Yeah, and Jamie said, oh, these are my dynasty. Yeah, for sure. For sure. AJ Barner was a beast this year too. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. And man, this draft, it's going cray so far. We're already in round 11. And I don't know what happened to Ken. Ken's on auto draft. But Bijan, Gibbs, Puka, like those could be like the consensus top 3 right there. I'm surprised JSN dropped to the one. I'm surprised he dropped to the 107 there. Leaving out Jamie's stepson is criminal. You know, he's just, I mean, because in cool points, like, yeah, I feel like, you know, just by association to Jamie, like Fanning's got to be up there. But, you know, I'm not putting him top 5 yet. Especially like he only did good with Shadur. And I don't think that it's going to be Shadur. Because, I mean, if nobody, like, dude, it's going to end up being Watson again.
Hello, ladies.
What up, Hugh Jazz? He said, y'all play too much with taking Algiers. They can't wait for that Snipe City shirt. Hell yeah. Did you get one? Hell yeah, dude. Snipe City's where it's at. And hopefully you're the one taking the peeps to Snipe City. And Captain Spock said I won 7 best ball leagues by taking Pitts way late last year. For sure. And this is like a huge tournament, so it's not like each individual league there's going to be a winner from there. But yeah, because look at how late he went. I mean, just in best ball in general, if you're able to hit on those late picks, the ones that are your deep bench players, it ends up being great. Like, it's funny. I can't tell you how many Daniel Pesos Jones teams that I had last year, and it's taking him hella late. And then, as time went on, he kind of just went up and up in the ranks. Nice. All right. Appreciate you, bro. That's a solid one, man. TJ said Barnum was playing the H-back role. He took a fair amount of handoffs. Yeah, and I want yeah, I mean, Charbonnet is going to be out for a while. We don't necessarily know how long, but I mean, that's something, right? And but I wonder with Arroyo, I wonder what their plans are for Arroyo. It's tough with the tight ends because there's not too many, even Pitts, him going for 1,000 yards, really not too many, even Pitt stories, like that. So it's tough because a lot of these tight ends, they're not breaking out until year 4. And so, yeah, I wonder a guy like Arroyo, they even have plans to try to get him even more in the mix. He was in the mix a bunch until he got hurt. And Algier going in the 11th round. Where Hugh Jazz, where were you trying to get him in the 11th? Because I'm curious, like a guy like Algier, where is he gonna actually are they gonna resign him? Is he gonna end up somewhere else? It's I'm curious to see. I cannot wait until free agency. And I know that guys like him, if he gets signed by ATL, I guess it just depends on how much do they value him? He's been in an incredible backup. And dude, he rushed for 1,000 yards as a rook. But then they got Bijan the next year. But yeah, I wonder, is he going to try to hit the open market? I mean, I'm sure there's a handful of teams that he could be in starting contention for. He's never going to be in starting contention with Bijan. It's Bijan or bust. Yeah. TJ said Vikings will take him. Yeah, is Aaron Jones is he still on the books for them? Is this his last year on his contract? I don't even know, but let me know. He said if they do, it's possible that they try to rest Bijan since he had 366 carries. Yeah, but it sounds nice, but he's gonna be the workhorse, man. It's tough, but give him some big ass contract. Just keep workhorsing him. But yeah, I'm curious. Because even a guy like Ken Walker, he's an unrestricted free agent. And they said they don't plan to franchise tag him. I mean, dude, you franchise tag a running back, you got to pay hella. It's almost just not, it's not even worth it to tag someone unless he is Bijan style, But yeah, what would these guys, What would these guys be worth on the open market today? And would they rather stay with their current roles with where they are? Because, dude, I mean, Walker could be the guy again, even just coming back on like a 1 or a 2 year like small deal. Like, I don't know what they do with him, but I mean, they just won the Super Bowl, man. Like, what are you gonna do? Go to some scrub ass team, make a couple $1 million more, but suck? Seattle's taxes are probably hella high though, too. I think 1 more year for Jones. Okay, yeah. Yep. Okay. Yep, I couldn't remember when it was, but yeah, I was correct with this being the last year on his deal. But Vikings got to make some moves, man. Like we were talking about like potential QBs going over there. And like, what do you think, TJ? What do you think about the Vikings quarterback situation? You think they just roll with McCarthy? Jamie, what do you think also? You think they just roll with McCarthy? I mean, yesterday I said, like, what if they went out and got a guy like Flacco, who's like for sure just like a 1 year guy? But just think of how much McCarthy could learn backing up Flacco for a year. I mean, I don't know. It's maybe Kirk Cousins wasn't the best person, to lead the charge, or Sam Darnold, I guess now, because I guess Sam Darnold wasn't the best person to learn from, but I'm sure Sam Darnold is so glad that he was not around, because they ain't winning the Super Bowl with the Vikings. Said Walker will be kind of exciting on the Jags if ETN leaves. Yeah, I'm curious what's going to be happening with that as well. And shout out to Sloots. What up? Is that Sam? What up, bro? So I think they give McCarthy another shot. Well, okay. Yeah, and I mean, I'm not gonna say they're just gonna like get rid of him or anything. I mean, they still got him on like the 5-year deal. Well, I guess 4-year with the option for the 5th. But you can just tell, man, there's just a lot of times where like you were talking about JJ having the worst year of his career. I don't even know if that's 100% true, but it's just the way that it felt. That's for sure. He'll sign someone for sure. Murray's too expensive. Carr said the right situation, he would unretire. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know how much, I don't know if Carr is, getting the Vikings to the next level. And yeah, I'm sure Murray is too expensive, but I mean, it's crazy. Just a year earlier, Sam Darnold was too expensive. It's going to get to the point to where, like, do you want to win? I mean, I know the Vikings have never won. I mean, I used to cheer for the Chargers, so Vikings and Chargers were always in the same fucking boat with not winning the big one. And I don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know how good that feeling is, you just don't know. Maybe don't care. It's going to be JJ this year. They'll bring in a vet for competition. It's going to break. It's going to make or break for JJ. Yeah. See, like, that's what's kind of tough is, if they do bring in a guy like Flacco and like, because like a lot, I feel with these guys, it's going to be some kind of like mental. It's always like some kind of like mental game, like, I mean, because there's a fine line between giving the guy the keys and then taking those keys away. Like, I mean, I talked a lot about this when Trey Lance, was with the Niners and all that, and kind of just how you give him the keys to the kingdom, and then you make him a backup. Like, it's like at that point, like a lot of guys mentally can't even handle that, and it's almost like you just need to ship them off and get whatever you can from them at that point. But yeah, I'm curious what they do, because I mean, and he did look good in his last couple games. I don't remember like who they played or anything off the top of my head, and who were like the defenses, but man, it's gonna fucking suck, dude, if Jefferson doesn't get back to Justin Jefferson, once he gave up the 9 BS. Yeah, that makes sense. Jamie said, just sent the higher than draft pussy song. All right, hold on. Let's go check this out. All right, let me download this, Jamie. What the fuck is going on here? There we go. All right. Well, I better. I was gonna say I better roll up, but I ain't rolling up. But it's better pack up this bowl real quick. So you said I want Mac for the Vikings, but I don't see it happening. Who Mac Jones? I mean, dude, that's what's crazy, man. Like I feel like Mac Jones showed enough last year to where he could be in contention for a starting spot somewhere. I mean, it's crazy how like the year like wasn't Sam no, was it Darnold who was there in with the 49ers the year before he went to before he went to the Vikings? Like that'd be crazy if it happened again. All right, let's check this out. Brissett would be awesome for Jefferson and Addison. Dude, I mean, I almost see like Brissett like potentially being the starter in Arizona with as good as he did like over there, you know? I mean, we'll see though. Captain Spock, Lance, and Sermon. Niners wasted 2 draft picks on on the 2 trays in the same draft. Neither's done crap on the new teams. No, for sure. Like, dude, I said it at that time. Like, them trading up to get Trey Lance was literally, I think, the worst like trade in history because. I mean, well, because of the bust, you know, aspect of it also, you know, like that as well. But like, dude, they should have went and got like Kyle Pitts. Like, dude, if they would have got Kyle Pitts, they'd probably won a Super Bowl. And I'm not saying like Kyle Pitts is a Super Bowl winner, but like you think about what their weakness was, like for those like couple years, it was having enough offensive weapons. And like you literally with Kittle, with the best blocking tight end, like, you know, in the game right now. Well, you know, not right now, but at the time and like until he tore his Achilles. Like, dude, they could have just put Kyle Pitts anywhere and like literally ran him like a slot tight end, a slot wide receiver or whatever. Yeah, Herschel Walker was a bad trade. I mean, it was all picks with it was all, I mean, dude, it was 3 first rounders for Trey Lance. Like Herschel Walker, wasn't it a bunch of players that were in the Herschel Walker trade? Let me go see. It's funny. They have a whole Wikipedia page just for the trade. Yeah, and I guess this one had 3 first rounders too, 3 second rounders, a 6th rounder. Isaac Holt, Alex Stewart, David Howard, Jesse Solomon. And yeah, I mean the players were nothing. But dude, I mean 3 firsts and 3 seconds. And were the Vikings like super good at that point? Like what, like, you know, like, I mean, that's a lot to give up, you know, for a player. It's like, was nobody like willing to trade with him like at all. So he said Mac Jones on the 49ers and Jags can't tell me he doesn't deserve a starting job somewhere. For sure he does. And like, really, like, it's crazy that like look at how bad the Patriots were literally for just 1 year. And that was it. And then they got rid of him because he was good. Like, dude, he definitely, like, they definitely outkicked the coverage on him. He got, what was he, like the 6th quarterback drafted in that year? And like, but still was only 15 overall. And like, way, like, dude, people were saying he was better than Trevor after year 1. But then year 2, it was so horrible. And then they got rid of Belichick, and then he was out of there also. Like, that's also like, it's just crazy, like the way that it kind of played out for him. But yeah, he's totally shown in the backup role that, I mean, just being able to come in and play on limited, limited snaps, limited preparation, and then being able to hold down the fort for a handful of games, like, yeah, in the right situation, he's going to be solid. I mean, dude, he went to Alabama. Like, he was super solid in Alabama. Just needs to get to the right system. Carried BTJ for sure, dude. I mean, man, it was awesome. It was awesome. Vikings had that crazy D during that time. Okay. picks and players. One netted Emmett Smith. Didn't one of those equal Troy Aikman as well? Like, didn't they get Troy Aikman and Emmett Smith with like 2 of those first rounders, like in back-to-back years or some shit like that? Captain Spock's, I could see Mac Jones doing well in the Shanahan system. And where specifically are you talking? Are you talking just San Francisco, or like where else? Because I know there's a bunch of Shanahan disciples all over the place. You talking about another team specifically? Oh yeah, Jamie, I never played that fucking song. Here we go.
Yeah.
I like
It's
the beat.
420 somewhere, let's get it. I had a giraffe pussy, bitch. What? Roll up the gas, exotic pack, no miss. Eyes low like I just took 3 lids. Inhale deep, hold it, now release. Mind elevate, float in with ease. I'm talking higher than the satellite signal. Higher than Elon on a SpaceX missile.
Definitely.
Higher than giraffe pussy, that's factual. Neck stretch tall, that's actual animal. Higher than giraffe pussy.
That's what it was, Aikman and Emmett with the Dallas picks. I always make that up. Yeah, because I think they got Aikman 1 year before Emmett, right? Because I think it was that first year, if I'm not mistaken, that first round pick that they had. I think that was the one that they got Aikman. But yeah, Mac Jones, I mean, shit, he'd be a great backup for Brock. It's crazy because Brock, 7th rounder, you know, last pick of the draft, and Mac Jones, first rounder, 15th overall pick. Backing him up.
Down like how we get up here. I'm floating in clouds, crystal clear. Nah, for real though, this strain got me on another tier. Beat switch back hard. One more hit, ascend to the throne. Higher than Snoop on his own homegrown. Higher than giraffe pussy set the tone. 420 forever etched in stone. Past the Dutch, keep the rotation tight. We stay lifted from morning to night. Higher than giraffe
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah, that is a crazy trade, TJ.
Yeah.
And definitely could be one of the worst. I mean, I don't know how, like, obviously, the Cowboys did really good after that trade. I wonder, what was Minnesota in the mix, like, at that time? Like, for those years? Like, because of Herschel Walker? Was Herschel Walker, did he just suck after he went over there? Nice. Because, yeah, like, really, I just feel like with the, and, you know, did it hinder the Vikings from maybe winning something? You know, maybe. I mean, because I feel like making that trade for Trey Lance definitely hindered the Niners. Because I think Trey Lance only started like 4 games for them, right? Like, dude, that's horrible. Like, he barely played like enough games to account for each of the first round picks, you know. And yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. And I was always saying that Trey Lance was going to be a bum. And it was like just because he came from the same school that what's his name came from, Carson Wentz came from. But like, dude, it was like 1 good season and that was it. Jamie said I stole that giraffe pussy line from Joe Rogan, early comedy stand-up joke. Nice. I mean, I remember it was the first person I ever heard use that line. I mean, dude, we're going back a lot of years, like 05. But I remember it was like a pimp that I used to sell weed to. He was like, man, I'd be loving your weed, man. Be having me high as giraffe pussy. I couldn't stop laughing, like, because we were smoking. We were knee deep in a few blunts at that point. So, man, I was dying laughing. It was like one of my favorite sayings ever since then. Crispy said, that's the trade that made the dude's eyes go crazy. I believe it. I believe it. Whew, man. And I am definitely feeling like I'm on cloud 9. And so, yeah, I bet it was around the same time Betty got it from Rogan. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I'm curious where it came from. And Emmett, Russell Maryland, Kevin Smith, Darren Woodson, and said, I know the Vikings pushed too early. Walker was terrible and solid back to Dallas for a bag of balls. Damn it. Yeah, during those years, I mean, I remember watching like Super Bowls and stuff, but I was born in 86, so everything that happened 96 and before, I was barely 10 or younger. So like I remember the Super Bowls. I remember I remember the Chargers getting their asses whooped, and I just lost so much respect for them after that game. And hey, Drew in the house. What up, bro? We're just talking some shit about some previous NFL trades and stuff. And yeah, I was I remember the Super Bowls, and that was it. Like I didn't even get big into watching football until like I would say the mid 2000s, to where I like remember like it was an every week thing, and really fantasy football like got me way more into watching football. Definitely. All right. And if anyone's on TikTok still, make sure you throw in some comments. You got any Dynasty questions, throw them in, hit that like button, show some love. And we're live on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and Patreon, live on Patreon for anyone who's a Patreon member. And you know what, Jamie, we're going to do that other, we're going to do another song. We're going to do the OG one here. Hold on. Yeah, and let them know, Jamie. Throw in some super chats. The OG.
Yeah. 420. Light it up, smoke it.
Hold on, we
Let
gotta
that
light it
bud
up and
choke
smoke
it.
it.
Drop a super chat. I'll hit a fat ass dab.
I will hit a fat ass
Roast your
dab.
lineup
Throw in a
straight out
super
of
chat.
Vegas. 420 crew. Let's get elevated. Yeah. Roll that blunt.
Oh,
like
man.
that screen. It's the 420
You said
crew.
Crosby
Fantasy
was an
football.
auto.
Supreme 420 hustler. Every line full
How early
blown.
was
Alex
it?
the hustler. Turn the mic to a throne.
That's not that bad.
Every 4 ball. Straight out of Vegas. Name is Alex the Dawn. Fantasy hustler. Drafted till dawn. Patreon popping. The crew runs deep. Savages grind. No time for sleep. Dynasty redraft. Superflex. Best ball. IDP tournaments. Yeah, we run them all. 420
There goes the
network.
IDP
Living out the
tournament
dream
right
like
now.
smoke sessions live. YouTube streams. River wide rips. Start sit. No delay. Grind never stops. That's the hustler way. Ricky Williams roll through. Blunt in his hand. Talking Heisman runs in that South Beach brand. It's the 420 hustler. Motherfuck the rest. IDP rankings. Zach Bond the best. Linebacker point sacks. Tackles for loss. We count every stat.
Shout out
We
to
cheat
Jay
and
Walks
we
for
ball.
smoking a
It's
bowl
the
over here.
420 hustle,
Or
motherfuck
doing
the
some
rest.
gardening over here.
IDP rankings. Zach Bond the best.
But ask your Dynasty questions on YouTube. We got a draft going.
Sunday watch parties, game day lit in the crib. Big screens, big buds, big bets on the rib. Vegas live drafts, MGM suite with the crew. Smoking on that Zaza, drafting with the crew. Hustlerpod.com, merch links, the whole scene. Fantasy Savage badge if you join the machine. IDP, best ball, tune, entries running strong.
Haven't even touched IDP rankings yet, but I'll get in some of these early drafts soon. It's the way to do it, man. Just having a lot of fun drafting. You don't want to get left out of the fun.
Fantasy fights under a full Vegas moon.
It's got Apple Pod, Spotify, Red Circle 2, 1,000 episodes.
We're coming for you.
At FF Hustler 420, tweeting fire takes.
Drop that bum ass running back. Go get Jake.
Ferguson, that is free tier and Patreon, still get the smoke. Paid tier, get leagues where the real ones choke. Opponents of knowledge, not just luck and prayer. We study them tapes while we float in the air. 420, hustler, IDP, we the motherfucking crushers. 420, hustler, IDP, we the motherfucking crushers.
So when the season hits and your league talking smack, tell them tune in live on YouTube. Don't look back from the way.
I'm looking to fix the angle so you can see the Michael Irvin signed Sports Illustrated. This is from our man Stu. Shout out to Stu, R.I.P. Crispy, you see that right there? I guess I gotta lean a little bit, get it a little gangster and then you can see it better. Yeah. Jamie said been banging out these underdog drafts, but they only single QB drafts. Yeah, man. I mean, underdog is cool. If you guys have never done underdog, you want to do it for the overs and unders. Make sure you use the promo code Hustler. Let me see. Let me double check because I haven't really promoted that in a while, but I know that I still got my code active. But pretty sure it's Hustler. Yeah, promo code Hustler. Jamie says, should we play a 420 crew hit list? You know what? Why not, man? Why not?
Yo, this that smoke session fire.
Hell yeah, Crispy Stew's the man. And look, I got right underneath High Street.
Fantasy fools.
Got the High Street right there. Right
Heart
underneath.
starters. More like heart stoppers. Straight clowns. Grab your blunts. Let's hit 'em up. First off, fuck your crew in the clique. You claim fantasy phonies when we spitting that flame. Your bogus ass boogers.
Oh shit! Still can't do the overs and unders in Ohio on Underdog. Dang. Yeah, I think it's still only like 20 or 21 states, huh? Where it's like legal for that. Nevada's not one of them either, because I can't do any overs and unders on Underdog or any other spot. I mean, I could do it on the casino.
Chasing ghosts, kitty scratch fever, but your claws ain't close. Neon cock strutting, feathers all fake glow. We puffing that real, watch your empire blow. Heart starters, nah, y'all bad.
And Drew said, can we give a shout out to my daughter, Christiana? Said she doesn't believe I'm the real deal. Oh yeah. Your dad's the real deal. Real deal, Holyfield. He's not lying to you.
Barely beaten. We eating waivers while y'all straight retreating. Talk big on pies, but your stats all cap. 420 hustling. Put you fools on the map. Wait now. On the scrap, you claiming the throne. We smoking your crown. Light up the booth, watch your weak ass drown. First off, crew in the clique. You claim fantasy phonies when we spitting that flame.
You definitely got to be in the know.
Cats playing games, small cocks pissing. But y'all straight lame. We the 420 kings rolling deep in the haze. Dissing y'all weak vibes, set the league ablaze. Hit 'em up, light 'em up quick. 420 taking shots, y'all can't handle this shit. Kitty purring soft, but we roar like lions. Neon cock dimming, your light straight dying. Bogus predictions, booger wipes on the mic. We rolling that green, y'all choking on hype. Fantasy queef, we cooking y'all slow. Puff past the torch, watch your eagles explode. Hard to what? Y'all the starters get benched. 420 elite, your crew get rich. We trade block bosses, y'all waiver wire scrubs. Neon flash trash, kitty claws in the mud. Booger boy busted, your flow all congested. We inhaling victory, y'all straight reject. Yeah, that's right, we coming for the neck. 420 smoke clouds, y'all catching the wreck. No peace, no truce, this eternal flame. Hit 'em up style, putting holes in your game. First off, fuck your crew in the clique. You claim fantasy frauds getting lit up in flames. Bogus booger bitches, kitty litter stains. Small cocks pissing on your whole damn name. 420 God's eternal rain in the haze. Y'all dead in the water, league set ablaze. Hit 'em up, bury you quick. 420 forever, suck my fantasy dick. 420 crew out. Chalk lines where your heart used to be. We the real MVPs. Y'all ain't even league minimum to me. Pass on your grave, smoke rising. Like your career's died twice. Hit 'em up.
Hollywood in the house. What up, bro?
That's the price. And when the smoke clears, all that's left is your soul on clearance. Half off, no bias, just silence.
It was funny because someone referred to them and and one other person or crew that's no longer rocking with us. They just called them the Temu version of what we're doing over here. Just a huge difference, dude. We're gonna hit 420 divisions this year. I mean, we're already up to 15. Well, no, 16. We're filling number 17 right now. So yeah, we're whoa, dude. Tua in the 20th round, crazy. People think that Tua isn't gonna start like at all. Deshaun Watson went 3 rounds higher than Tua. It's crazy. And Shador went higher than Watson. Ha, I love it. Jamie said, I love that song. I listen to it at least once a week just while smoking. Hell yeah. So sick. And Drew said, smoke it up. We're about to do another one right now. Who's going to throw in a super chat so we can take a dab? I got some live rosin here. Just ready to burn up. Yeah, that's me putting my hat out like I'm doing a dance out here. And pass the collection plate around. Jamie said, bro, I took 2 in the 20th round of my underdog single QB in a couple times. Yeah, I mean, it's just so late, man. Like, I mean, I find it hard to believe that he's not going to start. Like, I know it's like Waddle wants out, and I know, and Hill, is out of there, but I'm just saying, man, like, they didn't pay him all that money, and then they're just going to, like, put him on the bench, like, their team might be dog shit, but I don't know. I just feel like that, like the way that, like, you heard some of Tua's, like, interviews, like, there was definitely beef between him and what's his name? McDaniels, right? There had to be some kind of beef, like, with them, because it just didn't seem like they were on the same page with shit. Really didn't seem that way. So I'm curious to see. Did they bring in anybody yet? Yeah, I feel like they had to have. I just probably not paying attention to that. All right. Let's smoke another one here. What do I got? This is the strawberry guava, 30.76% THC. Fire. But yeah, that's so late for Tua. Trying to look at the board here to see if I see anybody. Jamie said, I mean, Malik Willis is going to go there and take Tua's job. Probably not. But yeah, I mean, it's what's like crazy to think about how Malik Willis, with what he showed, could just end up being like do the starter somewhere. I mean, I don't know where, but like he totally could. Oh, dude, Minnesota Mike, you the man. And it doubled up on here. I wonder, I don't know if it was twice that it came through. If I'll play the extended version. Yeah, let me go find it. But dude, I love that song. I have it right on the 420 Crew Mix on Apple. And let me know if the volume, yeah, it's a 9-minute version. Let me know if the volume is good. Yeah, but here we go, Vanessa. Dude, that's such a long song. Such a long song. So good, too. All right, let me see. And MT said, we doing any meetups in Vegas this year? I want to. Who would be down to come do a meetup like in Vegas? Because I'm thinking about we'd have to fit like I'm not going to do a big Airbnb. Like, I'm not going to do that. The Airbnb scene is like so whack, like here now as well. So I feel like I want to get a hotel, but we all wouldn't be able to sleep there. Like if there's no sleeping going on, like fuck, I mean, everybody could just party 24 hours for maybe like 2 days straight or whatever. But I feel like, yeah, I want to get like a hotel for like maybe like a Friday, Saturday, get a bunch of people to pitch in, and we can just, I don't know, do like pizza and wings for those days or like whatever for like just like shit to have there. And like draft in a spot where we'd be able to smoke, because we can get a room at the Cosmo where it actually has a balcony. That would be my plan. And then, maybe a couple dozen people, there, like, who knows, maybe like, yeah, just like 10 to 20 people who are like in and out for drafts for those 2 days. Yeah, so the smoking up part, yeah, we already got that taken care of. I that's really the only hotel that I'd stay at in Vegas would be because not a lot of places have balconies, but Cosmo was one of the newer ones that they built. And yeah, you can get like the balconies that like overlook the fountains. And so that's like my plan. So yeah, I need to start. Jamie's a couple dozen strippers. But so that's my plan. Like anybody in the chat right now, like who would be down for something like that? I'm not really sure how much it would cost because I haven't priced it yet, but it would be the middle of August. So just think it would be more like right after, like I would say week 3. So I think that's like the 16th, 17th, like somewhere like around there. All right, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about something like that. And you wouldn't have to stay at the Cosmo. Like there would be, like you could really stay anywhere, but that would just be like the meetup spot. And a lot of it would be because of the balconies. So we would have a safe place to smoke. All right. I think only the Cosmo and the Palm. I don't even know if the Palms do. I mean, I've never stayed at the Palms. Let me see. Do the hotel rooms at the Palms, Las Vegas have balconies? Yes, many rooms at the Palms have balconies. Okay. And you know what's crazy is like it's weird because like there's a lot of people who like own condos at the Palms and put it on Airbnb. It's really weird like how that works. But yeah. Yep. Because like all the old ones do not have it, man. Like people were doing a lot of people lost a lot of money gambling, let's just put it that way. And yes, that's why a lot of the hotel rooms do not have balconies. But yeah, at the what's it called? At the Cosmo, there's some really dope rooms. And I feel like it would be, after like all the taxes and shit, it might be like $1,000 a night for like one of the really, really good ones, where a bunch of us can fit and not be all crammed into like a single, like spot. If we really wanted to ball out, there is one, I think it's like $1,600 like a night, but for like 2 nights, like man, that shit would be epic. We just have to have a bunch of people to be able to split that. But that would be super fucking cool. But yeah, it's they're called the bungalows at the Cosmo. But yeah, that's gonna be the spot, man. It's gonna be the spot for sure. And I guess there's no guarantee of anything happening, but yeah, that's why I need to start posting about it, see who'd be interested in something like that. If you know any major DJs. Nah, I mean I don't though. I don't. That's the thing. Because I don't really hang out with I pretty much keep to myself. Like, dude, I mean, I've got I'm a self-contained unit, here in Vegas. I got my spot probably like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes away, like from the strip. And so I'm really not like at the strip like at all. And I don't even know that, like, I mean, some of my friends will randomly come to Vegas, but yeah, I don't know any DJs that like come to Vegas and are gambling like that anymore. Yeah, because even like when my friends come, they'll stay at like the fucking plaza or something. Be trying to do it as cheap as possible. Yeah, for me, Dude, it has to have the balcony, or like I definitely just wouldn't be there, man, because like I don't want to be in a spot where I'm not going to be able to smoke for like a long enough time, or like got to leave the room like to smoke. Like, I mean, that sucks. That sucks because I'm gonna be spending some time in the hotel room, like no matter what, and so I'm gonna be smoking. That's, you know, obviously not during this time. I mean, we'll probably be spending the majority of the time in the hotel room, at least. Like, I don't know. We'll probably, like, I mean, the way that we did it last time was like first day was kind of like a meet and greet, and you know, always smoke sessions. So it was like a 3-day event, but I don't know. I felt like that was kind of too long because even the last day, like it was kind of like dragging. But it was like the second day was like a huge party, you know, throughout the day, and we did a couple drafts, and I feel like that would be it, you know, first day kind of like a meet and greet, but also bang out a draft or two, you know. Yeah, it'd be pretty fun. Jamie, I just sleep behind the McDonald's for a couple hours. Why out and why behind the McDonald's? Just sleep in the McDonald's for a couple hours. Just order a couple items and then just go like just eat and just like sleep at the same time. Sleep with your fucking hand holding the McMuffin or whatever the fuck you got in your hand. But yeah, I know it'd be fun, and yeah, it'd be during August, so definitely going to be during hot season, you know, but I mean, that's, you know, when else would drafts like really happen? But yeah, if we're like right there by the AC, I mean, that's what it's all about. And then being able to just, you know, step right outside the sliding glass door to go smoke. Dude, how many rounds deep are we now? 26. We got like 10 more to go. Probably not gonna hang out for the whole time, but I might do what I did last time and just let it ride out for the last couple rounds when I'm not on screen or whatever. But dude, who's out there? Who's out there with me still? Who's in the chat still? Who's smoking with me? Oh yeah, and I'm totally slacking because I got all these videos, little video clips that I got to mix in, like ones like this.
Got weed?
I like you a lot. 69 dudes.
And this one's just funny.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Been on a tea break for a month and a half. I'll smoke. I'll get lifted. For real. I like it. Well, I don't know. I guess I just don't do the tea breaks. Like, I don't think I've ever done it. The only time that I took a tolerance break was when I got in trouble. And it was on 2 separate occasions where I wasn't in jail or anything, but yeah, I could have got drug tested, never did. And then the second one was when I was in jail, maybe second and third. And Lau right on, and Laylo Lau right on point.
But there's one problem. Everybody still thinks that I absolutely suck.
Minnesota Mike still in the house. Yes, sir. Dude, these like picks down here. I remember picking Thule in a lot of late drafts, and like that one week that he like went like absolutely bonkers. Like I remember getting a lot of wins that week. Didn't always pan out. Hey, Red McMuffin said, "What up? 420? What's going on, bro?" I don't know. That just made me think of fucking of Superbad. It's you, McMuffin. Yeah, let's smoke some Buddha. Yeah. Drew said, science joke. What's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm waiting for the punchline. I'll pull it up when you type it in there. All right. Let's keep smoking. I'm ready for the boom. I don't know his first name, but Jay Trotter. Anybody know who he is? Is that Jeremiah Trotter's other son? I'm assuming that he has multiple. Crispy said Tony's still on the board.
Man, fuck Tony.
You can't hear an enzyme. Oh man, yeah, you can definitely hear some hormones, that's for sure. All right. Red McMuffin said, "Don't pay her. Don't pay who? Who's her?" What do you call two lesbians in a closet? That's a good question.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Gay, gay.
Better pay a pimp be coming. A liquor cabinet. Savage. Oh. Whew. All right. Let me see. How many more rounds we got? We're in the 28th round. Fuck. Whew. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I'm not ready for the 2-hour live streams anymore. Took a break and then now just get super high and like, man, start falling asleep. All right. All right. Don't forget, guys, if you're not on Patreon, go get over there, 420crew.com. Get signed up for at least the $5 tier. It's much appreciated. And then the higher you go is the more level of access that you get. You get into the $10. You can ask your questions whenever you want. Well, I mean, we're not doing starts and sits, but a lot of people during the season starts and sits. But really about the trades, getting your team evaluations, like that's another thing that you want to be on the superstar tier for. And yeah, it's just the best thing going. And I'll say still, Layla, I'll say still do the grades. I could do some of them right now if anybody's watching. I feel like they were getting a little redundant doing them every night. Let's see. Like oh man, the QBs, that makes me super nervous. That's probably like, I feel like with only 2 in the top, like, man, 20. I mean, that's got to be like a C plus, maybe even a C. The RBs, I mean, super solid. I feel like I don't know if I'm giving that an A, but like a solid B plus for sure. The wide receivers, Tet and Igbuka, I mean, that's a really good pair to build around. DJ Moore and Pierce, those are okay guys at the flex. Tyler Warren also in the flex. I feel like that's like, because of like not real too much top heaviness, I feel like I'm giving that like a B, maybe like a B minus there. IDP, Zach Bond, Watt, Schwessinger, Van Ginkel, Buda Baker. That's why you said Buda earlier. And Patrick Queen. I mean, that's a solid 6 right there. And then Spillane and Luvu. Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like you got to have the quantity as much as quality, but I'm going to give that a solid like B, like right now. I mean, there's a way that you could bump that up for the end of the draft for sure. So what did I say? I said like a C, B minus, B, like a B. It's probably like a B minus squad right there. There you go. Celtics, what up, bro? He said Spillane career year coming. I hope so. I got him in a lot of places, man. Robert in the house, what up, bro? But yeah, I wonder how many people like how much of that Patriots squad is coming back, especially the defense, because the defense was super nasty, man. Crispy said, grade me. Let's see, Crispy squad here. May, Caleb, and Daniel Pesos Jones. Also Watson in the mix. Flacco and Leonard. I mean, Flacco super late. Feel like that. I mean, that's flirting with B plus territory. It's a B plus or a B. The running backs, Kyren, Swift, Pollard, Monty. I'm gonna say a C plus. The wide receivers, Neighbors, McConkey, Metcalf, Wandale. I'm gonna say a B minus for that. The IDP, Sherwood, Campbell, Okereke, Bolton, Byard, Sweat. Got in the zone. Get in the zone. DeJean. It's like a B or a B minus. I mean, it's really solid. I feel like I'm gonna give it a B. So let's see. All in all, not really worrying about the bench right now. We'll wait until we get a little farther into mid-season form. So what did I say? B, like B minus or C plus, and then B minus, B minus. Feel like that's like a B minus squad, like also right there. Celtics says Spillane's our QB on D's in the top 5 in the league when it comes to stopping the run. Tackle beast for sure. He definitely has that tackle and fuel. I am mad at you.
Tackle and fuel.
Jamie said, just messed my boss over at Going for 2, and he's going to send me a copy of the sheet to create the ADPs for this tournament. Show me how to use it. All I got to do is input the league IDs. Okay. I like it, bro. Yeah, Roberts, have you been hearing anything about the possibility of the Raiders? Nah, man, they're not going to trade Crosby. Like, I mean, I know it could happen, but he's also so overpaid. But I don't see it. I don't see it. He's like, I don't know. He's too ingrained, I feel, but also it could be one of those things where it's like he's been around for a few different regimes, you know. Like it could be time for him to go, but I don't know what people would pony up for him, you know. So it's like another thing. All right, guys, we made it to round 30. I think I'm gonna call it here, but we're gonna get more fast drafts going. We got the slow drafts filling. We got Dynasty orphan teams that need a good home. I got some good win now teams. I got some rebuilding squads. I got some project squads that have like some extra draft picks, things like that. So yeah, go to 420crew.com and go sign up over there. You can sign up for free. I have all the orphans, not all of them, but I have a bunch of orphans posted there, and you can message me directly if you want to see some as well. All right, guys, I'll catch you later. And Jamie said didn't go through the Crosby shit last year with Myles Garrett. Yeah, for sure. And peace out, everybody. We'll catch you later.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the.